now, live from the Blind Ninja Studios in Western Wisconsin, a show with no purpose, hosted by experts at drinking, and they're almost definitely wearing pants. It's time for the Department of Offense. Welcome to episode 156 of the Department of Offense. I'm your host, Casey. Joining me as always is Pete. Oh no, Carlos is always joining me. I'm sorry.
I'm taking over.
Wow, I haven't.
You're here all the time, Pete. It's about. I never knew that.
Jesus Christ, I haven't fucked that one up in ever.
And you messed up the music too.
And I messed up the music too. Like, I also don't have my show notes up.
And also, you didn't. The last episode that didn't go up right.
Okay, Carlos. The last episode did go up.
It didn't go up right.
No, it went up right. Everything was fine with the last episode except for the audio quality.
Yeah.
So you need to back the fuck off.
I've been here so much, you know.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You're surpassing Matt.
Woo,
Mister, I'm too drunk to make it to the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you win big money.
Well, I suppose that's a step better than you guys being. I'm too hungover to do the show.
Yeah,
but they did the show.
We did the show last week.
Oh yeah, last week.
Last week we did. We were hungover as shit, and we did the show, and then it didn't turn out, which is entirely your fault.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, Carlos, we took a vote.
I wasn't there for that vote.
Yeah, well, that's why you lost.
I guess so.
I mean, if you would have been there, you wouldn't have lost.
That's why you
Damn it!
That's why you go vote, kid.
You've screwed me over once again.
All right, so let's start this over. Joining me as always is Carlos.
Yes, I'm here.
And Pete.
As always.
As always.
Yeah.
God damn it. Before we get too deep here, I want to give a shout out to our patron, specifically our Zach Belt patron, Zach Zablosky.
Yes.
If you want to become a patron and support this shit show, head on over to patreon.com/BlindNinjaStudios or click on the Become a Patron link on our homepage. Carlos, what have you been up to this past week?
The past week or the past 2 weeks?
I don't give a shit about the past 2 weeks because we already talked about that.
Yeah, and on an episode that nobody's watched or listened to, I guess.
Hey, you don't know that.
Actually, today at least, I watched a whole bunch of Archer. It was great. It was a great use of my time.
So you finally started watching last season?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the new one starts in
a couple days.
Yeah,
I think. But it went up on Netflix, so I started watching that, and then I saw that Bob's Burgers popped up on Netflix too. The new season of that. We're gonna definitely be watching that.
Is Bob Burgers fun? Like, is it good? Okay, like
It's the same voice actor for both Archer and and Bob. So if you can like differentiate the fact that they're not the same character.
So like when they did that that Bob's Burgers intro season or season opener for Archer, that was just
a joke.
I know, but it probably made a lot more sense if you watched.
Yeah, it would have made a little bit more sense. But yeah, it's a fun show.
All right, Carlos. I know you want to mention it, so we're going to do it at the top of the show so we can get out of the way. Let's talk about Batman versus Superman again. Wait, because because there wasn't the thing last week. We need to warn people, Pete.
Right,
it's
I'm gonna
a
set
public
my timer for 20 minutes. I'm gonna go out, take a nap.
No, we're just gonna mention it and say how bad it was.
Yep.
And how you don't need to go see it. And I think that we could pretty much just leave it at that.
Yeah, it's bad.
Like, they gave Batman a gun, guys. And then he straight up murdered people.
He killed a lot of people.
Just straight up murder. And they killed Jimmy Olsen in, like, the first 30 seconds of the film.
Yeah, and he's not even
named.
Yeah.
Because they thought it'd be a fun Easter egg. Let's take a beloved character and shoot him in the face.
Easter egg!
Batman is supposed to be the smartest, world's greatest detective. No, he doesn't realize that Lex Luthor is manipulating him, Superman. And Lex Luthor knows both his identity and Superman's identity. And he doesn't tell you why.
It was man.
Yeah. It's like, if it would have had explained it maybe, saying like, hey, Superman is clearly just Clark Kent without glasses. And then, all right, if he had said that in the movie, it'd be like, oh, all right, so he also sees what everybody else in the theater sees. And then if he goes like, yeah, Batman, I know who you are because you left your blood all over the city and I just did a blood test. Like that would have worked. But no. There's
It was
so many
2 hours.
things.
Like, I don't know. I've bitched about this movie so much in the past 2
Yeah.
weeks that I need to stop. I'm kind of just out of steam.
It doesn't
on Hate
deserve the energy you're putting into it.
No, it doesn't
I
at
don't
all.
have the energy for it anymore, but I just I do let
Just
people know
don't
not to
see it.
watch
There's, it's at the $3 theater in town. It's not worth $3.
That's saying something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Because $3 that's a deal.
it's $3 and 2.5 hours of your time.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Hopefully, Civil War won't be as joyless as this one was.
right. I think it's you have to try to make a joyless film.
Yeah, they had to have tried.
Take all the color out of a Superman movie.
Yeah, that's what Superman's all about. He's about being all sad and grumpy.
Yeah. My one of my coworkers is listening live,
Yeah.
and he's like a really big Superman fan.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he's like, Bruce is a dick.
And however,
he always has been.
in that movie, the Batman was better than Superman as far as like character wise, like
Well, yeah,
acting-wise
because
and everything.
Superman just refused to save people.
Yeah, and when
Like,
he did
I don't
try
have
to,
X-ray vision,
and
I
when he
can't
did
see
try to save
bombs.
people, he was really bad at it. And sometimes people get just murdered everywhere and to be covered in their murdered
Okay.
ashes.
We said we weren't going to do this. Pete, how is your?
Oh, we're still on that. It's good. New Trailer Park Boys came out. You guys probably don't watch that.
Nope.
I don't. I've seen a few episodes.
It's not that good, but you know. Otherwise, I started a new job, so that's going really
That's
good.
right, you did. You started working with me.
Well, yeah, digging it.
Yeah.
Digging it a lot.
It's good.
So-
It's good. We went and we went to Bent
oh yeah, Bent.
on Friday. Had some good beers.
Yeah, they have good sours on right now.
Yeah. Got some free chips.
Oh yeah, 2 of them. We just had to put up with that guy's nonsense,
It was nonsense. It was pure and utter nonsense.
but the nachos were great.
The
Or
nachos were so good.
chips and sauce.
And then he's like, "Now rate them out of 10, right in front of me."
Yeah.
And we're like, "Well, I guess I think I gave him a 9. You guys gave him like an 8."
Those are
me
way
and
too. That's
Sandy,
too
yeah.
high for nachos.
No, it was just chips and salsa. Like, it doesn't even get the
That's not-
word
that's
nacho.
nachos then.
Yeah.
That's like a 2.
No, it was
Were there-
good
was there
salsa.
He's
cheese?
just rating nachos in general. I think.
No, was
Or,
there
chips and
cheese
salsa.
there?
No.
No, it was just
Sorry.
chips and salsa.
We keep saying
That's
nachos.
not
no,
nachos.
No, I know. We're not rating it as nachos. We're rating it as fucking chips and salsa.
Oh, because you said you were rating it as nachos.
That was shorthand for chips and salsa.
That's not the same.
Yes, I know. I know it's not the same.
How could you confuse the two?
Well, I don't. I'm sorry, Carlos.
And you go after me by eating my bean dip.
Just go fucking dip. That's beans.
And I'm dipping chips in them. Alright.
No,
That's
Yeah.
chips and dip. Totally different.
it's not
category.
chips and dip.
No.
All right, so we rated chips and salsa. Is that better, Carlos?
all right, yeah.
All right. Fucking happy now.
Thank you.
No,
goddamn
I'm
Christ.
not happy.
No, you're not happy.
No,
Why not? Then why are you smiling?
because I don't have any nachos, and I want nachos now.
Well, we can remedy that after the show. We can go get nachos.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're going to Azul, so you guys come with.
You're going to Azul?
Yeah.
What? But I want to sit on my couch and eat nachos.
Well, then that's too bad.
yeah. I mean, though Azul sounds really good. God damn it! This is way off topic.
All right.
So
No more nacho talk.
We rated the chips and dip.
Yeah.
We rated them pretty high because the salsa was pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Very good.
And we had some beers. We took this guy who works with us, Dan. He just turned 21 in January, and he never he's never had a beer before, and he's like had alcohol twice, but not since he's turned 21. And so we took him out for his first beer, so that was kind of fun.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
And he said he liked it.
And he did. But see, I don't know if that was peer pressure though,
Yeah.
because we're like, you better like this.
Well, not me. But
You're gonna love it. Drink it all, you
Or
say
else.
as you keep a knife to his back.
You need to drink all of this.
say
So.
you like it.
And then they had this. What was that one beer called that tasted like potpourri
Oh, like incense?
or like incense?
The
Yeah.
Lakeside Blonde.
Yeah, that was so weird.
Yeah, I think that's the weirdest beer I've ever tasted.
Yeah, like so it smelled like incense, and it tasted like incense smelled.
Very
Yeah.
clean. Very
Very
finish,
clean.
though.
But it was just bizarre.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else what did I do this week? I didn't really do much. I don't think. Just kind of drank a bunch.
Yeah, just your average week. Just a regular week.
Just a regular week. Yeah, fuck shit. Nothing really happened this week. That is disappointing.
Yeah.
Learned about Hardcore Henry, which comes out next week. That I'm really excited about. It's the first-person action film. I'm kind of pumped to see that.
That looks like fun.
Yeah, but I've seen like the short and stuff that it's based off of, and that was like 15 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
I think I don't know how like a full like 90
and a half,
minutes plus is gonna be like in that first person mindset, like watching it like jump around.
I don't know, but like apparently, like, what I've heard about it though, like it sounds like it'll at least be entertaining. Like it's super video gamey. Like it's already first person perspective the whole time, but like then he's like a cyborg on top of that. There's a guy who like his ally apparently has like this whole like extra life thing going on for him.
What?
Yeah, the one of the actors in the I can't remember who's
the District 9.
Yeah,
dude,
that guy. He dies. Like right away in the movie,
Okay.
and then he dies again, and
Okay.
again.
What?
So yeah, I'm looking. I kind of want to see that movie.
I think it comes out Thursday. It's gonna be in Hudson, so I think I'm gonna go Thursday or Friday and check it out.
It'll be but definitely be different. And
Yeah.
I could use something different right now
Mm-hmm.
after. We won't mention it.
After we won't mention the shitty movie that
Yeah.
we spent the past 2 weeks bad mouthing.
Here
Movie
comes-
is fucking terrible,
Here it
guys.
comes.
You don't
They're
understand.
not going to mention it. Just wait a few seconds. They will.
Yeah, we'll talk about how they both have the same mom's name, and so that makes them stop beating the shit out of each
And
other.
that saves Superman's life. Okay, I guess I won't murder you.
We have one thing in common.
College Humor released another like one of their Batman videos with
Oh,
P.
yeah?
Holmes. This one it was the Joker was in custody, and they were going to like Batman's supposed to be interrogating him, but like they put him in the wrong interrogation room, so Batman is just interrogating like a random clown, just beating the shit out of him.
Perfect.
It's great. Those Batman videos are the best. Have you seen them, Pete?
No.
Okay.
None of the Pete Holmes ones.
No.
There's
Oh.
one where he's taking down the Penguin, and he's like shooting people, but he thinks it just puts them to sleep.
Whoops.
It's like, no, they're sleeping. It's okay. I don't kill people.
that's a little bit funnier now.
Right? You're thinking like Batman just like gun bullets put people to sleep.
That makes the movie make more sense.
That would make sense that way.
The guy who I drove over his face with my car. He's just snapping.
Yeah, he's just napping, guys. It's okay.
Just gonna wake up.
All right, we have some beer, right?
Yeah.
What's the beer called?
It's Member Design number 2 by Fair State.
I can't find that one. Is it Member Design?
Yep.
Well, let's pass it around. So I
Yeah, get that
Pass
going
that
around.
shit, dude.
Number 2. Okay, maybe they're using the pound sign. Maybe it's on the Fair State website.
See, once again, we're drinking from a mason jar thing.
Yeah,
We're
second
not
week in a
drinking
row.
from it.
Except we lost our Roselle review.
Yeah.
Lost it.
Yeah, it was last week.
Shit.
I know.
I have to bring raspberry roselle.
All right. I think I'll allow that. So I'm not usually a big fan of smoke beers,
Right.
Just because like I find a lot of them overdo the smoke. So I'm really kind of excited to see, because you said this one was really good.
Yeah, it is pretty good. I haven't had too many smoked beers.
All right, so it's the Smoked Baltic Porter with maple and black pepper. I can't find the Beer Advocate for it. Let's see if I can find it on Untapped. Carlos, what are you thinking so far?
Smells smoky.
Well, I've literally just finished sipping my first.
Well,
sip.
what does it smell like?
Bacon.
I would not say bacon, but you know, maybe my cold has like ruined my sense of smell so much that I can't smell bacon.
I just really want bacon. So.
Yeah.
I think we all want bacon.
I kind of want another week's worth of pork. That was great. It smells good, but I don't think I have the nasal capacities to describe it exactly. So I think we're gonna have to rely on your guys' noses.
Okay. Flavor wise though,
It's pretty good.
yeah.
I think
Do you pick up a lot of smoke or no?
I pick up a little smoke. I do pick up a little smoke. It doesn't seem to be too much though, so that's good. And it's just like enough there to be there in the flavor, I think. So
Pete.
Well, it smells like bacon. Smell a little pepper in there, smokiness.
does it really smell like bacon? Am I just
Shh.
We'll get there, Carlos.
It's bacon.
I don't know. It's got a really good porter underneath it, but the smokiness does distract. I think. Just like all that you really smell, especially on the back end. That's all there is.
Yeah. Man, the smoke really dominates the aroma. Like it's all just smoke up front. There's a little hint of that, like the maple there, but not much.
Otherwise, the porter itself super good.
Yeah. The beer's sweet. I don't know if that's the maple or if that was by design. Not super dry at all. I don't get a whole lot of the smoke in the flavor.
Right.
I get it more in the aroma,
Mhm.
Then a little bit on the back end. The maple's really subtle, which I like.
Yeah. I think the way that they did this was they barrel aged the porter, and then they just had extra.
Oh, okay.
And
And
they
they
let
just threw
their-
some stuff in it.
Well, they let their members kind of decide what to do with it. I
Okay.
guess, and they tried it out. So
Yeah, the black pepper. Man, with the smoke malt and the maple in there, I'm having a hard time finding any black pepper.
yeah, I'm not getting any kind of a bite either.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, there's black pepper in here. I might be
Yep.
getting some of that in the taste.
Yeah, maybe your cold is helping you out because just that smoke.
It cuts
is-
down all the other flavors.
Yeah,
except
it mutes everything. Well, because with that aroma is so overwhelmingly smoke that it's hard to get over that.
yeah, I
But
I
like
think I'm
it's
getting
not.
some pepper on my tongue. Yeah.
But it's not like I've had like Rauk beers and stuff where it tastes like you're drinking liquid smoke.
Mhm.
Like, and it's brutal.
Yeah.
This is at least subtle and palatable.
Yeah, I'd have to say it's pretty palatable.
Yeah. All right, Carlos, you want to give us a number?
Well, I'll give it a 7.5, though, with my defective nose and tasting apparatus. It may not be as
Wait, hang on. Did you just what's your tasting apparatus?
the tongue.
he just puts it on
Okay.
when he needs to taste.
Right, I'm just like you.
I know. I need to bring my tongue in for a tune-up. Maybe get an oil
Get
change.
it calibrated.
Like I'm picturing you like just swapping it out. Like
Yeah, you just use some calipers.
Why not?
that is so gross.
Well, you brought it up.
You're the one who called it an apparatus.
I was talking in plural, my nose and tongue, but fine. All right.
No. You said your nose and your tasting apparatus.
Yeah, my nose and tasting.
Apparatus.
Well, I meant to say my smelling and tasting. apparatus.
Hey,
I'm sorry, I haven't slept yet.
as I drink this, I do get more pepper.
Yeah, as
as
it
you
warms
drink it,
up.
yeah.
Maybe I'll let it sit there for a minute and see if we can get some more in there.
Yeah, the top of my mouth, I get a little tingliness.
Build
Building up.
Tingle.
Tico, tico.
What are you gonna give it?
8.5.
8.5. Oh yeah, you did that. I am
Yeah.
going to give it a. Oh man. I think I'm gonna give it an 8. I think I can give it an
Yep.
8.
Oh,
Maybe a 7.75. Like it's
Yeah.
really riding that line for me.
you guys are going even higher than me.
Yeah, I really like what they're like. I can see what they're trying to do there, and I like what they're trying to do. I like the fact that the smoke is muted. I really like that. I wish the porter was a little bit drier. but I think part of that might be something with the maple. Maybe if they fermented the maple out a little bit more, it'd dry it out. And I wish I could get more of that black pepper, but maybe as it warms up, I can. But yeah, I think those are really my only problems with it. Otherwise, it's a really solid beer.
It's a good porter.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a really good base. to
Yeah,
it.
I've been like when I first heard about Fair State, like I heard about it from Eric, and he didn't say a whole lot of awesome things. Like he's like, "Oh yeah, the beer's okay."
Yeah.
But I haven't been disappointed with anything really. At least anything that we've had on the show. Their I think it was their pale ale or their IPA the night that we were there was a little eh.
Yeah, it definitely isn't their strong suit.
Yeah, but their
IPA, but-
sours are phenomenal.
Oh yeah, funked up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And their darker stuff has been great. So I'm
Yeah.
very
Wonder what food Pitchforks festival is going to have.
I think they're having patty stuff.
No, I'm just thinking about food now. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Carlos.
Food and nachos.
Well,
I don't know why I'm thinking nachos, Casey.
because nachos are the fucking best.
Yeah, they are pretty good.
It's nachos are
They're
pretty much the
perfect
greatest food. Yeah. I don't think you're gonna find a dissenting opinion on that one.
It'd be pretty difficult to find something easier and better tasting.
Yeah, I think Matt would be the only one who'd be like, "No, French fries are better," and he's
That
wrong.
doesn't make any sense at all.
I know.
Wait, they're better than what?
Nachos. Matt
Fuck.
would say French fries are
We're
better.
comparing
Maybe
nachos and
if
French
those
fries
like
now? Jesus.
Well, they're
maybe
both
if they're-
appetizers.
Yeah, no, maybe if those fries are like covered in chili or something.
Oh man, chili cheese fries
Fries for an appetizer, they got to be like truffle fries or
or chili cheese fries.
like have bacon and cheese and
Oh, dude, have you had the buffalo fries at Stone Tap?
no, I've had the truffle ones.
Oh, the buffalo ones are better because they have
Oh.
like bacon and blue cheese and buffalo sauce on them.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Get me excited
Fucking
over
great.
here.
they're so good. And then last year for the beer fest, they did free fries for ticket holders.
Oh,
So we all stopped at Stone Tap first and all got free fries.
that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it was the best. All right.
And now the Department of Defense presents news with Casey.
That's me.
Still is.
Still is. I ain't changed anytime soon. Motherfuckers. Make sure this is not going to keep playing because I don't have my other wrap up. 2 men were arrested Tuesday after a traffic stop led police in Florida to discover an unusual prize inside a package of breakfast cereal. Police say Efren Zuniga, age 19, and Jose Moreno, age 24, had more than 500 grams of cocaine wrapped up in a cereal box.
Oh,
Authorities said they had help from a K9 named Axel, who sniffed out the breakfast of convicted champions after the suspects were pulled over for a faulty equipment violation. When deputies opened the cereal box, they discovered approximately 514 grams of powder cocaine. That amount of cocaine has a street value of approximately $14,000 to $16,000, police said. Police also said that Zuniga had cocaine in his pockets. The Honeygrams branded box was found stuffed inside a duffel bag in the back seat. They're charged with cocaine trafficking, and they're being held on a bond of $150,000.
So things probably would have just gone just fine with them if they weren't driving while
A broken car.
Yeah.
Like here's my thing. Okay, you're gonna do something that is a major felony.
Yep.
Maybe drive a car that's not broken.
Yeah.
Like, make sure the tags are up to date, drive the speed limit, don't have
Maybe-
broken taillights.
Maybe don't do a bunch of coke before you go behind the wheel.
Yeah, no, don't have coke in your pockets too.
well, yeah. Or
Like-
in your cereal boxes.
Or in your cereal box. Actually, yeah, guys,
Put
just
'em in
don't traffic cocaine.
Put them in your bunghole like everybody else.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, they wouldn't have found that.
I know that dog. That would be like, oh, he's just friendly.
Trying to get in my
But if you're
bunghole.
just driving around, it seems a little odd just to shove it up your ass just because you're going across town.
well, it's
Well,
big
Carlos,
risk. Big risk.
you just have to find drug traffickers who are more who find shoving things up their ass enjoyable, I guess, and they'll be like, yeah, what? I'll do that. Sure.
I think apparently it's better to have the ones that just have a better car.
Yeah, no, that definitely like this whole thing would have been avoided if they had a better car.
They used some of that $15,000 they could have made on a better
Yeah,
car.
no, yeah. Drop like $2,000 on and pick up a car. Like just
Or just get a moped.
yeah, no,
Put your
nobody's expecting cocaine in
Dude,
a moped.
if you put cereal boxes in the back of a moped and you put a dorky ass helmet on, ain't no one gonna pull you over and look at
no,
your cereal.
not at all.
They're gonna be like, oh, he's just going to get his cereal.
Oh, look at him. He's so brave being out
He's
there.
out there. That good gas mileage. Would have been
He's-
avoided.
He's waving. He just can't seem to stop waving. Pretty energetic.
Oh yeah, that
He must be on a lot of energy drinks.
boy. I mean, it's so brave of him to be out there and getting out of the house and taking
I
care
think
of
he has
himself.
knee pads. He has knee pads.
And elbow pads.
Yes.
Little wrist guards. Nah, dude, go for it.
I'll have some more.
Carlos wants some.
All right.
Yeah, having all those things, nobody's going to pull you over.
No,
Nobody's
not
gonna
at all.
wanna-
You're gonna look so dorky.
They might think that you're mentally challenged.
A South Florida beach was speckled in blue after thousands of jellyfish found themselves washed up on shore. The palm-sized sea creatures were seen mingling with spring breakers along Hallandale Beach on Thursday, with stunning photos showing them entirely covering some parts of the sand just north of Miami. Fortunately for sunbathers, the jellyfish, called Vela Vela, or purple sailors, are considered relatively harmless to humans. This happens about every 3 years. We are flying our purple flag for dangerous marine life, city officials posted on Facebook alongside the snaps, noting that there could be man-of-war jellyfish among the purple sailors. We have had only one minor sting in the first 3 hours of our day. Public Works Beach Tractor did rake up numerous jellyfish, but they continue to wash up, and cleanup will be a gradual process. The jellyfish are generally found floating out on the open ocean surface. They use translucent sail-like appendages to help distribute them in the water, according to jellywatch.org, Carlos's bookmark website.
No, I stay away from it.
Unfortunately, those little sails can sometimes run them aground. Nova Southeastern University marine biology professor Charles Messing said that's exactly what happened last week. They're an interesting addition to our beaches. When the wind blows in the right direction at the right time of year, I expect they're all up and down the coast of the southwest or southeast Florida. So, Carlos, they're trying to get on land.
See, this is why I want to go to fucking space. There's no fucking jellyfish in space.
Well, see, and like I like the fact that they're organizing like this. So, like, man-of-war jellyfish can like hide.
You ever see the movie Evolution?
Yeah,
You know, remember when like
that was
the
a great
aliens
movie.
are trying
David
to
Duchovny's in that movie,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
they're trying to escape from the cave with all the special gas they can
Yep.
breathe because they're trying to evolve lungs to live on the surface.
Yeah, and they're throwing up on.
and then one of them does and flies and they have to kill it. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to evolve lungs.
So you're saying we need to dump shampoo all over jellyfish?
No, I'm not saying that we.
But
Selenium is the actual the active ingredient that was going
And Head
to
and
kill 'em.
Shoulders.
Yeah, but
What a great movie.
but no, we probably
I
should.
don't remember that movie at all.
We probably shouldn't add any more chemicals to our oceans because that's how we got this bad.
Yeah, but I love like that you have the you have the actually dangerous jellyfish like hiding in like all the quote unquote relatively safe jellyfish.
Oh, I did not. I didn't need your news report to tell me that the dangerous ones were hiding in there because they're all fucking
all
dangerous.
Hey, there's some that you can touch and they just don't do anything to you.
These purple
Oh,
sailors,
yeah?
these Vela Vela.
And do they check back like a day later, a week later, a month later, a year later, as your kidneys slowly start
3
dying?
years later,
Well, we're
they're
just
playing the long con, man.
we're just talking about the pain level here, the initial pain level. Long term, who gives a shit?
Well, somebody who wants to live more than a year.
As long as it doesn't hurt, I don't care.
I don't fucking care. A Georgia man's leg was blown off while shooting at an explosive-packed lawnmower in a horrific stunt captured on video.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
Ooh.
Right. Authorities say 3 pounds of tannerite a substance designed for firearms practice, was loaded into the machine before David Presley, age 32, began firing away. Video of the March 19 incident shows Presley shooting at the mower in a wooded area while standing uncovered about 40 feet away. 2 friends were with him, one of them apparently operating the camera. After a final shot, Presley is off his feet. Moments later, blood is seen splattered across one person's jeans. Authorities say a flying machine part sliced off Presley's left leg just below his knee. "Call an ambulance," someone yells. According to an incident report obtained by WXIA, 2 of Presley's friends fashioned a tourniquet and helped him onto the vehicle. They drove to a nearby roadway for help. The Walton County Sheriff Office reacted in disbelief to the apparent misuse of tannerite, a binary explosive compound of ammonium nitrate and aluminum powder, which can be legally purchased in most states. He was dangerously close to the object containing the tannerite when the final gunshot round caused it to explode, sending a piece of shrapnel through his leg, severing it below the knee. Yes, completely taking his leg, they stated on their Facebook page. Tannerite's website advises against anyone using more than 2 pounds of the substance at once. Used incorrectly, it can cause extreme damage and even prove deadly.
Yeah, I never used more
Clearly.
I never used more than 1.5 pounds tops.
Of tannerite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, so here's my thing. Who's like, man, let's load this lawnmower up. You know, because lawnmowers have like that big fucking blade in it. Let's load it up with explosives and then shoot at it. And then nothing bad could
Hey,
possibly
if,
happen.
If there was a lawnmower in Ettrick, we probably would have done that if we had the explosive.
Yeah, we probably would have hid
So-
behind something.
Well, maybe. Maybe we would have.
There may or may not have been alcohol involved in the situation. I don't know for sure. There was not
I
reported in
wasn't
the
there. I
story.
don't know.
I don't know. Apparently, like they've torched an RV. They've blown up an outhouse. Like they've done some stuff, and now they blew up a lawnmower and
He took his leg.
That's
took his
it.
leg off.
That's all
But
I'm
man,
saying.
think about those views. Like he just has to be having so many views
Dude,
right
he
now.
could pay for his hospital bills.
just off
just-
the ad revenue.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
I know this
what-
guy was thinking it through.
Did it actually get a lot of hits?
I I should look it up, see how many hits it has right now.
Guy blows up lawnmower,
Alright, let's
loses
Google it.
leg.
All right. Guy blows up
Depends on whether they keep filming or they just
lawnmower.
stop
loses
filming just to
leg.
help him.
All right, videos. Man, that's Fox 8. Come on, really? People are reposting the video on their own shit.
He got
Like
screwed
the
over
news
yet again.
organizations are. Like, holy fuck! Jesus Christ, guys!
Well, he's busy in the hospital. Can't do anything about it.
Oh,
Lawnmower plus explosives plus shotgun equals amputation. Like, I can't find the original video. All I can do is find all the re-ups.
oh wow.
Like, holy shit. So this Fox one. Let's see. Or no, here's a USA Today one that has 2.7 million views. Those could have been his views.
Yeah, but they're
Like,
not.
Jesus Christ. Link to the original videos, you motherfuckers. Like, this is what's wrong with news today.
They probably sold the video and then it spread.
They wouldn't have to. They could just fucking repost that shit.
Well, I don't know if maybe they could have sold it. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how.
I bet
how
they
what
did.
internet videos are going for these days.
I Dollars to Donut says they didn't sell it because it's
Yeah.
on more than one website
Yeah.
or news site reposting it. And like, so the news sites are playing the video, but they have like a little like newscaster tag at either end. So it's totally different.
Yeah.
No, we're just reporting on it. No, you're fucking stealing this guy's video and taking his hits.
Well, actually, in this case, it's actually fair use, but it seems a little unfair since this is how he was going to be.
Yeah, like, like the guy fucking lost a leg for this lawnmower, and you guys are just gonna repost that shit.
For the lawnmower. Not for the views.
He'll have
Like-
to give up his arm for the lawyer.
Complete and utter bullshit. I'm so mad now.
Why are you mad? He blew his own fucking leg off.
Yeah, but this is shoddy journalism.
He can at least get a robotic leg, right?
Like, we're okay with like we do shoddy journalism. The actual journalists shouldn't do shoddy journalism.
I don't
we
even-
do this.
Pretty sure that
This is our shit.
we don't even qualify as journalism.
No, yeah, we just reread shit.
Yeah.
But that's what they're doing. So I think we're fucking journalists now.
All right.
Have you seen what people are posting on like Fox News and shit? They're just going to Reddit and posting whatever's on the front page.
That's what I would do if I worked at one of those places.
We're like nobody does their own fucking stories. God damn it!
I wouldn't do my own fucking stories
Because
either.
it's the internet. Nobody watches TV news.
Ugh. Even fucking Washington Post, same fucking thing. Repost. USA Today, CNN. Fuck.
God. We need to have an intermission so Casey can
Just calm
he
down.
can have a good cry and
You know, Casey, do you want to blow up a lawnmower?
Yeah, I do. I want all those fucking views. I mean, we're gonna take your
you're
leg.
gonna do it
Carlos.
right.
I think I'm not going to be around for that. I will be sick somewhere else.
Just take the blades out. You'll be good to go.
Nothing
That's
is-
not no. Well, yeah,
That's
maybe.
the only part that goes flying, right?
I
Yeah.
think so. Well, that's the only big. That's the obvious piece of shrapnel.
Besides
I'd be
the
like,
engine itself.
you know, but when I think lawnmower, obvious piece of shrapnel is that blade. But like pieces of that shit fly off every summer and decapitate kids or something. I don't know.
Oh, every summer?
Every summer.
I'm
It's
not
like-
going outside this
It's like
summer.
the numerous escalator accidents that happen. Kids get their shoelaces caught and they ripped in half by a goddamn escalator.
I never
Oh,
hear
just-
about kids. I just know the one time where it was a woman who got to the point where she actually had to throw her kid as she was getting eaten up by the.
Yeah, no, they're fucking dangerous.
pretty
That's
terrifying.
because the step just like disappeared. It like fell.
Yeah.
And it was just like open.
And it was like, nom 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 nom.
Yeah, that's terrible. We're not going to talk about this anymore.
Yeah, escalators are terrifying. Actually,
Escalators are.
now.
Use the goddamn stairs.
Yep.
All right, we have a discussion topic for today.
we do.
Hype.
Hype. Yeah. So the discussion topic today. So this is kind of a two-parter. We're gonna talk about virtual reality. 2 VR headsets dropped this week. The Oculus Rift and the HTC Vive, and there's a huge hype train around them. I know I'm fucking excited. I have an Oculus
That's 'cause
Rift
you
coming.
ordered one.
Yep. I have an Oculus Rift coming sometime this month, hopefully. And then Pete and I were talking at lunch the other. Actually, you were there too. We were talking at lunch yesterday, just about like what VR could mean. And so none of us have stepped into VR yet. Like none of us
No.
has strapped on a headset and see. The closest I've done is like the Google Cardboard thing.
What?
Where it's like a little like cardboard VR headset that you put your phone in and like you can-
Oh,
it's basically like a glorified viewfinder.
it's how you get your cell phone really close to your face without holding onto it.
Yep, pretty much. And then so the second part is once I get the Rift, we're all gonna dive into VR and give kind of our responses to it on another show. So kind of want to kick this off. Pete, you had some concerns.
Yes, I still do.
Okay, let's talk about your concerns.
So, let's say millions of people get these VR. Like, just it's huge. It's hot. Everybody wants one. Then everybody gets one, and they're all at home using it. They're not just sitting at their computers typing, the screen. They're sitting in a room with something over their eyes they can't see, something over their ears. So all they hear is just what's going on. So you're basically shutting yourself out from everything. So what if everybody did this, like, the weekends or at night after work? Then what?
I don't. How is that different than what people do now?
Yeah.
Like people shut their doors, shut off the lights, and just turn on Netflix and binge
Yeah,
all
but the
weekend.
difference is, like, if I'm at home on my computer or whatever, even if I have my headphones on, like, my wife walks in and out of the room or whatever, dog's doing stuff, take my headsets off or my headphones off for a couple minutes, because I see stuff going on. But if you have something over your eyes, all you can see is what, the screen's projecting. Like, somebody walks in the room, you don't see them.
So you think there's going to be a lot of people murdered?
So you're
Not-
saying
not-
that
not
if you're
necessarily.
using if you're at your house using your VR headset, your wife will be able to sneak in and murder you with her knife, right?
Well, yes.
All right.
She finally can.
Like the only thing keeping Pete alive now is constant vigilance.
Yeah, yeah, being able to see shit out of the corner of my eyes. She just knows. That's why she's getting it for me for my birthday. Woo! I don't know.
Well, no, and like it's a valid point, like people being cut off, but I feel like they already are.
So what if I came over, like you're doing this in your living room, and I came over, and I just sat down next to you, like maybe different chairs, so you didn't know I was there. Just sat there while you were playing.
Be fucking weird.
2 hours
dude.
later, you take them off and be like, dude, I made mac and cheese. I did my laundry in your basement. And you don't even know.
I don't know how that's any different than now. Like I could just be in my room, like with my headphones on, playing a game,
Yeah, but I could be right next to you.
Maybe
watching me.
maybe you could
Oh, yeah,
touching
maybe.
yourself
have
a little
a
bit.
special feature set up. Maybe you could get a motion sensor set up so like it'll trigger a warning in the game.
Warning.
And that's
Warning!
something we actually discussed this a little bit at work. So there's the virtual desktop app, and what we thought would be cool is if in that virtual desktop app you could there could be like a little like security cam like monitor,
Oh yeah.
and it's basically like it
shows
show-
you in the
yeah
room.
it shows you in like your surrounding room.
So you know how ridiculous you look then.
So you know how ridiculously you look, and you know if anybody's trying to sneak up on you with a knife or masturbating to you furiously.
Yeah, but what if you like see somebody walking there and be like, "Holy shit!" And you rip them off and nobody's there.
Oh, I was about to
Then
say.
you're gonna freak the fuck
That would be
out.
awesome. Especially because when you before you use these virtual reality headsets, you got to take shrooms, right, for acid. You just got to drop something like every time you play.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's a
It
requirement.
comes with 10 days.
so many
shrooms.
so many drugs.
Yeah, that's
Comes
how it
with
works.
like
But
10
you can
printer
order-
sheets full of LSD.
Yeah, you can reorder them
Yeah.
on the website. So
And you're not supposed to do all of them in one sitting.
Oh, you're not. Oh, that's good.
for the ultimate VR experience, it is recommended
Take
that
it
you
all.
do.
You're also only supposed to take like a foot length.
Wait, a foot length.
They
of
have
shrooms?
they have it like in a fruit by the
Yeah.
foot.
Well, and you mentioned it like that. Yeah,
This is pretty great.
Yeah, that wouldn't go badly, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of cool things that people can do with it, though. So,
Like what?
like the I don't know. My favorite thing that I've seen so far is like the one where it's the save the cat. So there's a
Oh,
cat
yeah.
that is like on like the VR is showing you like there's a cat like on this like top of the skyscraper on this wooden board, and you have to go out on this wooden board and like get the cat. And the way the people were setting it up was they'd have an actual wooden board for you. There's a pet like a stuffed cat on the other side of the board, and you had to like so they put the VR headset on and like, oh god, then you're way up above the ground. There's a cat you have to try to get to. Like there's the clips that I saw like where it's like people were like they had to have somebody on hand to stop them from falling over.
It's insane.
Well, okay, so let's say they had people on hand to catch them if they were to fall. Or what if they, hit their head or something? If somebody did that at home,
And hit their head on like a coffee table and then died.
yeah, is there some kind of an agreement?
Oh,
I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
they have absolute. Oh, I know that.
Like whatever happens to you while you have this on, it's not our fault.
Well,
Well, and so like the HTC Vive, like, and that comes to like a kind of an interesting thing. So right now, HTC Vive is what's called room scale VR, where it's in like a 10 by 10 square.
Mm.
Is like you can move around and do whatever. And then Oculus currently is like a stationary VR experience. So like more like cockpit games and like it has like full body like tracking, but it's meant to be played in the more like just like a 3 by 3 grid or whatever or square. So you're all just kind of in one area. And so the Vive has something that they call the chaperone, where it shows you your you set up the boundaries of your grid and it lets you know when you're getting close to the boundaries. But I mean that doesn't mean that something can't, like, if you have kids, they could roll a skateboard or something in there and you'll fall and die.
oh yeah,
A banana peel?
Yeah, what if there's
Wow.
banana peels?
You know they're just waiting to set up an obstacle course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, there's definitely a potential hazard, like because you have no awareness of the area around you. You are
Mhm.
completely shut off.
Is this is wireless, right? You
No,
can
it's all
plug the-
wired. It's all tethered.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is the unit itself like? Is it a box
No, so for the Vive,
for the Oculus?
the Oculus, it's just a head. It's like the
So the storage and everything is in the unit itself,
what storage?
like game storage stuff like
No,
that.
it's all run off your PC.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
For both of them. Like the
okay.
Oculus is just a display unit, pretty much.
I see.
Yeah. I mean, it has like all the accelerometers and stuff, and all the tracking gizmos in it.
So it doesn't have any kind of operating system. It's just like basically whatever.
Yep. Yeah. It runs right off your PC.
Okay.
As long as it's a
Yeah.
PC.
Right. Yeah. Right now, Oculus specifically has 0 plans in supporting Mac in the future.
They made a pretty good point.
No, they did. Yeah, they're like you could drop $3,000 on a Mac and it wouldn't be powerful enough to run games at the 90 frames per second that we need.
That we need.
Well, yeah, no. So Oculus has a their min specs for Oculus is pretty insane. It's like a 970 with 8 gigs of RAM and an i7.
Oh.
Like it's it's insane.
I'd have to get a new processor for it. Because I have
I don't
everything.
think you would. You'd probably be fine. You have a late gen i5, right?
I think so.
Or did you go AMD?
I went with AMD, so I don't know where that falls.
Okay, yeah,
on the
I
list.
don't know. I know Intel.
I went with like, oh, it's not going to be. It was everything, but the processor. That
Now you could download the app and see if your computer's Oculus ready.
That's true. Or I could like wait for the Oculus to drop in price.
Yeah, or wait for Gen 2.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the big thing for VR is I don't know if I think I'm more excited about the VR experiences over like the VR games.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
So for me, like tested, there was this guy who worked there named Will Smith, not that Will Smith, different Will Smith.
Okay, cleared that up.
Yep, cleared that up right out of the gate because you guys were really confused yesterday when I was trying to talk about this. He left Tested to start a VR VR company where they make VR experiences. The first thing they started to do, or they just released the first one. It's a like a talk show, like almost kind of like a late night type like talk show, where they brought in a game developer, and so you're sitting in like the virtual audience of this and it's all virtual avatars.
Okay.
Like they're moving around and talking and like using like they're on TV.
Mhm.
And then once they reach a certain part, they transport you into a rendered VR version of the game. So they were talking to the Firewatch developer, so they loaded in Firewatch assets, and so while they're talking about it, you can move around virtually in this environment and like pick stuff up and explore a little bit, which is a really cool way of doing like a game like a more in-depth game trailer.
Yeah.
Because you get you're like the sense of being there and stuff is kind of cool. Stuff like that. Their Oculus launched with 2 short films. They're like 10-15 minutes long, where they're VR short films, so like you're in the film and like it's happening around you, and you can look all around you and follow the story that way. So it's stuff like that is what really intrigues me. The virtual desktop app where you can float your computer monitors in, like your mind's the limit. Like I saw one, it was a desk set up in Rick and Morty's garage. There was one on the moon, one on the beach. Like
Nice.
yeah, just anything you could think of, which is really cool. So I mean, I think production wise, like it could be really interesting to see like the offices of the future where people are strapping on headsets every day and like being able to like have it's like having a relaxing background but amplified.
It's just weird. I don't think I'm ever going to get around the fact that you have to put something on your head to experience it. Like you have to get inside, basically.
Well, you had to put on some headphones on your head for this.
Sure did.
And this is an
Right, but
experience,
it's
right?
just like the full on.
Yeah, no, I know.
Like
Yeah.
you're sucked in. Like I think eventually to be like you could dedicate a room in your house to being
A
VR.
VR room,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Like
but
a holodeck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be pretty badass, though.
As long as you didn't have to put something on your head, unless it was just like goggles or something. Then that'd be fine.
Well, that's what you're putting
But like
now
just
is
blocking out
goggles.
your vision and just putting
Well,
something else.
yeah,
in front of
but
you,
like
that's
think about like this is what we have now. 10 years from now, 15
Yeah,
years
yeah.
from now, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this is Gen 1. Like
Yeah.
this is
Right.
bleeding edge. Like where like we have no idea where it's gonna go. I think I honestly do think that it is the way that the world's moving, either towards virtual reality or augmented reality. I mean,
Does Netflix already have an Oculus app yet?
yeah,
They do.
they do. Yeah. It's like a virtual living room.
Yeah.
Hulu has one too, and there's like a fireplace and
Yeah, who wants to see their own fucking shitty living room?
Yeah.
yeah.
My room sucks.
Well,
Put something else in here.
They released it first for the Gear VR, which is like the one for the phone, so you plug your phone
Mhm.
into and it makes it a VR headset. I have one of those coming too because I got for free with my phone.
Mhm.
But they did that. They did. I think like on a plane, being able to like drop into a movie theater or a like if you pay for the Wi-Fi, like to do like Netflix, like your own like
Yeah.
living room on a plane, like that's awesome. It makes the experience of being on a plane
Try
just
to-
that much more
Try
palatable.
to get away from the screaming kids.
Yeah, get away from screaming kids and the shitty middle seat that you're stuck in and the elbows that are poking you in the
Yeah.
sides.
Yeah.
It's like I want to have a lot more room. It's like you're in a plane with nobody on it.
Now it's
Yeah.
just showing me a
You're
beach,
good.
and I can just lay back and relax.
Right?
Oh, I thought you said peach. I'm like,
No.
yep, just stare at a peach.
Stare at James
whole-
and the Giant Peach,
The whole
man.
flight, just a big fucking peach.
Just a giant peach.
Man, James
all
and
I
the Giant Peach, they were fucking eating their ship. That is a terrible plan.
Yeah.
Plus, the flock of seagulls had to be shitting all over that peach
Absolutely.
the entire time. Plus, they never took a break, so those seagulls probably died.
Well, yeah.
That he never thought out his plan.
No. I think they're remaking James and the Giant Peach.
That would not make any
if
sense.
I read that right.
That's terrible, and they should not do
Like
that.
just making it same, but just looks better.
I
Because I'd be down with that.
it didn't look bad.
No, it didn't. It looked cool.
Yeah, there is.
That doesn't make any sense at all, though.
I know. Maybe well.
Just make a number 2.
Well, the first two things is Tim Burton directing James and the Giant Peach 2, or the remake.
James and the Giant Avocado.
Oh no! Oh man, Tim Burton to direct Disney live-action remake of Dumbo.
Oh, close.
How does it even fucking work?
Oh, it's already been done. It's called Operation Dumble Drop.
Okay, that is a fucking amazing movie. That movie is so good.
With
Have you
Dennis,
seen it?
No.
Ah,
Dennis
I don't know
Leary
what
and
you're
everything.
talking about.
And they have to drop elephants in for some reason.
Yeah, no. So, they go to this. So it's a Vietnam movie, and Dennis Leary is playing like a. He's some sort of army
Captain
officer.
Stacy.
Is it Captain Stacy?
No, that's who he played in Spider-Man.
Okay. Anyway, so Dennis Leary is playing
A
like
fireman.
no, he's playing an army officer, and like he goes to this village, and their elephant gets killed, and then he has to go find them a new elephant.
Well,
That is the plot of the movie, and it is the greatest thing in the world.
cool.
Don't they have to like airdrop it? Is that not a thing they had to do?
Yeah, no, yeah, because they for some reason like they couldn't get a truck into the thing, so like, well, let's drop the elephant out of an airplane like we do Jeeps, and they had to shove a suppository full of water buffalo sedatives up the elephant's ass.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a really fun movie.
So wait, if they, no,
Such a fun
if they
one.
have to airdrop jeeps and everything, how do they get out of there?
What?
Like they have to ride the jeeps, I'm assuming, out
They just leave him there.
forever.
Yeah.
Well, can't they like take a helicopter?
Maybe they make a road. I don't know.
Well, you cut down a couple of fucking trees and you can just take a helicopter and just.
Well, they didn't use a helicopter for the airplane
No, I'm pretty sure they
or for the elephant. They
Yeah.
just and like it was a terrible plan. Like you don't drop elephants out of airplanes.
I'm pretty sure if you try to use a parachute with a elephant, you're just gonna have a dead elephant.
Maybe. All right.
One with broken legs, probably.
So, what's the general consensus here? Carlos, are you excited or not excited for VR?
Like, I'm looking forward to the future of it, but like, I'm not in a hurry to get this early stuff.
You're not going to early adopt?
No.
Pete, it sounds like you're not super on board.
Oh, I'm excited to try it out.
Okay.
But I don't know. We might lose it, Casey.
Yeah, I might be gone. Just
might
fucking
just
gone.
be
I'll
in
have
your
to like
basement for the rest of your life.
VR. Like I'll have to like build like a VR studio and just do it from my room.
Just drive down the road with your VR on. I got a 3D map going. GPS cuts.
This'll
out
be
though,
fun.
so it's a little bit laggy.
It'll be okay.
I was following Google Map.
It's got about a 10-second delay, so when I get off the
You gotta
exit,
drive real slow.
Google Street showed me where to go.
I, for
Street
one,
view.
am stupid excited about it. Like I'm gonna early adopt the shit out of this.
Should be fun. Like, way
yeah.
fun.
It'll at least be fun. Like I don't think I'll regret the purchase at all.
Right.
Unless it makes me like super nauseous.
Yeah.
Or blinds me.
That too. Guess we'll know in like 10 years.
It's like e-cigs. I'm sure it'll be fine.
That's fine. We don't need to test this out.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in today. If you have any questions, comments, show ideas, or what have you, and go ahead and shoot us an email at feedback@blindnewsstudios.com. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/blindnewsstudios, or you can follow us on Twitter at blind_ninja. And I'll see you guys next week.
Okay, bye.